The invention that I chose was the telephone. A variety of raw materials are used for making telephones. Some of them are glass, ceramic, wood, plastic, metal, and rubber. From these materials, I consider that the metal is the one that enabled its creation, specifically the following types of metals. The iron, because it's used in the speakers and microphones. Aluminum, because it's soft enough to be precision machined, allowing for a great finish and a good fit of all parts. And copper, because it's used to produce wiring for all kinds of electronics. Moving on, the sequence of operation of the first telephone and of an actual telephone will be shown. For the first telephone, we can see a more rustic process. It starts when the material is received. Then the shaping and assembly process of the good begins, in which is necessary to make holes so the T-nuts and ports can be embedded. Then a bronze cup is welded to one bolt, and in that cup is where a liquid will be added, in this case vinegar. Then the copper wire is connected, and the diaphragm is created so we can integrate the metal wire to this new part. The welding process between hole and contactor is the next step, and after that the diaphragm is assembled in the good. The last two steps is to integrate the electric and battery connections and to add and adjust the liquid that is in the cup. This process is based on a YouTube video. The link is on the bibliography. The next process is of an actual telephone, which is more industrialized, and for the next part each step will be more general. This process starts when the material is received. Then the plastic heating and molding process begin to obtain the parts of the telephone. These parts need to be examined and cleaned. Then the electronic components are integrated. The circuit board is produced so an electronic configuration will be needed. After that, the welding process starts and the electric components are added, such as diodes or resistors. The board is cleaned and heated so the components stay together. The last part is to assemble the plastic and electric component first, then the final product is tested so it can be packed at the end. Now, the item that I think will be added to the list is the hologram technology or the hologram devices, because it can be used on hospitals, industries, marketing, or other areas to visualize a 3D image or video to see the characteristic of a product, building, component, circuit, or even a body part. For this invention, the main materials will be glass, lasers, metal, and plastics. Now, in the case of the process, I think that the three first steps are the basics one: receiving the material, creating the plastic parts, and integrating the electric circuits. The element that I consider that need to improve is the laser. New laser technology must be invented in order to create a 3D image that you can interact with. It also needs to be tested to see how effective it is. Other thing to consider is that a new format or program will be needed so you can create an image or video to use on the hologram device. For example, to use a 3D printer, you need to use a program like SolidWorks to create your figure, and then you can proceed to print. That needs to be the case of the hologram devices.